Hello, my name is Joe, and I am lost in the woods. Not really, but if I was lost in the woods, what kind of map could I use to help me find my way home? There are all kinds of maps made by people, and each one is designed to teach you different things. Let's look at a few different types of maps. This is a road map, which you are probably familiar with. If I wanted to get from my house in Cincinnati to my friend's house in Cleveland, I would use this map to find out which roads to drive on. I could go up this road to Columbus and then follow the blue line all the way up to Cleveland, and that would get me to Cleveland. That would not help me find my friend's house though, so I need a map with more detail. This other map I have here is a topographic map of the area where I am right now, and it shows a lot of detail. And one of the key features of it, or the key feature of it, is the contour lines, which are these squiggly lines. They show where hills are and which way the hills face, and they show very detailed things like creeks, ponds, and even people's houses are on here. And to show this better, I have made a very detailed topographic map. And this shows a very small area, so we just zoomed in a bunch more. And we are at this point right here, and if you look to this direction over here, you'll see that there are very few lines. They're very far apart, and that corresponds to an area of the pasture up here where it is very, very flat. And if you go the other way, if you walked this way, you would see that there are many, many lines that you would cross if you were walking that way. So as you walk that way, you would see a very steep hill. To get a feel for contour lines, let's imagine that we were walking around on this map. If you were on a single line and you followed it along, you would not be going up or down at all. In this case, you'd just be walking along the side of a hill. But if you go across this way, if you cross contour lines, you're changing in elevation 10 feet for every line you cross. And if you're crossing a lot of lines this way, you will be walking up or down a hill. But if you walk over here and don't cross any lines, you're on a flat spot. So looking at a contour line map like this will show you the easiest hike you could take, or a hard hike, or it would tell you where you might want to build a house. It takes practice, but you can learn what an area's landforms look like by looking at a topographic map. You can find a topographic map of your school or your neighborhood on the internet and do some exploring. I would love to hear about your map adventures. I'll see you next time here at Green Acres.